Hi there! In this tutorial I'm going to walk you through how to add content to the pages here on the Six Figure Funnels course. So I'm going to go ahead and use Module 2 because that one isn't set up yet. That way I don't mess up anything that's going to be working in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Module 2 first page. And adding the content in can be a really tedious process. So I'm going to go over how to add in all the different types of content that we're currently adding to the site and how to set up the progress tracking. So be patient with me. This is a long video and I recommend watching it all the way through the first time just so you understand all the little bits and pieces before you start adding any content to pages. And this will work for any kind of pages that are on the Self-Made Hub site. So let me go back and view this page because I pulled out a few things I was working on earlier. So inside, let's look at one of the other modules back in Module 1 to see the basic setup for how most of them work. So there is a headline right here, a little teaser about what the page is going to be about, then a link to a PowerPoint slide, a video, a download section with links to workbooks, flowcharts, and action sheets. And then at the very bottom is the progress tracking for that particular part. So I'm going to keep this as a reference. What I'm going to do is build out this look on that extra page. So let me go ahead and open up a new tab and pop in this link. Here we go. And now I'm going to go back over to the Module 2 page that we're going to be creating. So here I am on the base Module 2 page. And I'm just going to put this content down below what's here right now and then delete it out. So it'll make total sense in a few, I promise. So when you get to the page that you want to add content to, you're just going to hit Edit Page. So the first part is to put in the headline title for that page. So this I just copied and pasted, but you just copy and paste it right here. It's going to usually bring it in as a paragraph. You're just going to switch it over to the heading 1. So you just grab this little box right here and put heading 1. That's the title. Then next is the little intro line. This one didn't have a period, but I think it should have a period. So you're going to just paste in the little intro line, and I like to bold this just so it stands out a little bit more. So you just highlight it, click the B for bold, and that'll make it bold. So now let's look at one of the components. This is a totally separate part, but it'll give us all the pieces we need to make this happen. So let's look at the guts of this page. This is the Module 1 Volume 2 page. So first we had the tagline, the headline, then the little explainer. Then the next part we've got is the PowerPoint. So what you would do here is type in PowerPoint or copy and paste it straight from the file and then the name of the PowerPoint. And then we're going to highlight this and click Insert Edit Link. So when you click Insert Edit Link right here, you're just going to pop in the link to the PDF file that goes along with this module. So this requires the PDF to be in the media library. So let me show you where the media library is before we go any further so it doesn't get too confusing. So I'm going to open up another tab. It's all about the tabs. So here we are. I'm going to go back to the site. So for any new PDFs that get added into a page, you're going to go under the Self-Made Hub dashboard, hop into the media. You're just going to do media, add new. And you're going to upload that file, whatever that file is for that part that you're wanting to add in. Once you find the file, you're just going to click on it and start the upload. So let me see if I can find one of Jane's PDF files real quick, just to use as an example. Let's see, I'm just going to use this one. I'm going to take it out later on so it won't be a big deal. Next, you're just going to hit Edit and grab this link. This is going to be the link to the actual PDF. So we're going to come back to the page that we're working on. Right here where it asks us to insert and edit a link, we're going to paste in that link to that piece of content. So in this case it would be to the PowerPoint, and hit Open Link in a new tab. So that way it opens up in a second window and they can take a peek at that content. Now we're just going to hit Add Link. The last part to this, and this will show you how to add color, these PowerPoints are golden. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and click the text color, and right here is where I would add in the shade of Jane's Gold. So let me find that color for you. That color is F0D283. That's Jane's Gold. So I'm going to come here to Custom and put in that number, FZD, sorry, I can't even talk, F0D283, and hit OK. So that then adds the link in the gold color, and you hit bold. If you don't have to add the link in a color, if you're just using the default turquoise, that'll come up automatically when you add the link in. So next we're going to hit enter, and I'm going to show you how to add a video to the page. So the thing with adding the video, you don't see the video inside the page copy. It's just there. So in order to add that video, we're going to go into the text mode. So I'm going to grab this video link from right here to put it into that page so I can show you how to add in video. So this video code comes straight from inside Wistia. And the important thing to remember when you're getting the video code for any of Jane's videos is that her videos show up, I think, at like 900 pixels wide or something really huge. They need to be 650 pixels to fit in this box. So when you go to grab the video embed code, when you click on it, you can change the size. That way you can make sure it shows up on the site and doesn't go off the edge of the page or cut it off in a wonky place. So now here we are on the page that we need to add the video to, and we need to click the text button. That video is going to come down to that little spot where we made the space right after we put in the word PowerPoint. You'll have a little and NBSP if you hit enter. If not, you're just going to pop it right here in the next empty spot. So we're going to hit enter and just paste all that in. Now what I like to do, because you don't see that video on the page, is I like to come down below the video and put a little asterisk. Sorry, an asterisk, not a bullet sign. So once you have that little asterisk, when you save this, so we're going to update, and now when we take a look at this page, it's going to have a little asterisk marking the spot that the video ends, because you don't want to delete out any of the video content when you're adding the next chunk of stuff. So that little asterisk becomes super important. So now I'm going to go back to edit page, and now it's time to add the downloads and the workbooks. So you've got your little visual mode, so you're going to click on visual. You're going to scroll right on down till you see your little asterisk. And in this spot, you just delete your asterisk out and type in the word downloads. Downloads are set up using the H1 heading. So you just highlight the word downloads, hit heading 1. And then now you've got the spot to put in the downloads. So the next step is to add the actual downloads to the page. So let's take a look back over here at these downloads that are on this page just for reference. We've got a workbook, a flowchart, an action sheet A, and an action sheet B. So I'm going to recreate this by typing it in, but copy and paste is the easiest way. So worksheets, and then the name of the worksheet goes right here. Then it's action sheets, name of action sheet, or like action sheet A maybe, or whatever that one's called, and then the name goes here. And then let's do action sheet 2 or action sheet B, name goes here. Okay, so this is great because now I can show you how to add in more links. So remember, for anything that you're adding a link to, that file has to be uploaded first into the media library. So you would come back to the site, media, add new, and you would be back here where you would select the file and add in the file for that piece of content, for that PDF. So I'm just going to grab this one since it's already here, and I'm going to copy this link. So you just copy the link to the actual PDF file. You come back to the page, highlight where it goes. This is going to be worksheet. We're going to start here. You hit the Insert Edit Link button, pop in the link, open in a new tab, and hit Add Link. You can keep on going. So you would add in your next piece of media, grab that URL that links to that exact piece of media, come back up here to Insert Edit Link, paste it in, make sure it's got New Tab, and hit Add Link. And then let's do this last one. Same thing, you would add in this piece of content inside the media file area. You would come grab that media link, come back here and paste it right in, open in a new tab and hit add link. So then the last piece is to add in the progress tracking. This is the short code that you use to have the little tick mark boxes pop up that they can check off as they've completed them. So in order to add that progress tracking list to the bottom of any new page, you're just going to go ahead and come up here to this little Progress Ally button, give it a click, and shortcode for objective list will pop up. You're going to insert that little chunk of code. Now when you get down here to the bottom, it's going to be time to add in the actual things that people will be tracking on the page. So you just keep scrolling on down until you get right here to the progress task definition area. So let's pretend there's nothing here right now and you're starting from scratch. You hit add an objective. Text objectives are really easy. This is click here when you've watched the video or when you've done something. And now we've got at least one tracking element. This part, the little box with the border and the check marks, will not show up even if the code is added to the page if there's no objectives in there. So I wanted to put one in there just to show you. So now we're going to come back up top and we're going to hit update. So now let's view the page. Alright, so what we covered in this video, this is pretty meaty. We covered how to add headlines to a page, how to add this little taglines to the page or any kind of content to the page, how to make the little PowerPoint section, how to add in and add the actual media file for the PowerPoint, then add in the PowerPoint document, link it up, how to change the color because these are gold and not teal. We also talked about how to add the video to the page. We talked about how to create the little download section by making that a headline, how to pop in the worksheets and then have them link to the PDF file that goes with them, and then how to add the very first progress tracking piece to the page. So I'm going to make you a separate video on progress tracking because there's a lot that can be done with this, and I want to cover that one in a second video so this one doesn't get too long. But that's the basics of how to add copy and content to a page. Thanks. Bye.